Hi everybody and welcome to your Tech Tip of the Week. In this video, we're going to learn more about adding a label in Moodle 3.4. To start, navigate over to the upper right hand corner and click on the gear here, and you want to turn your editing button on. Now a label is really great for a multitude of different things. You can use a label to create headings for all of your assignments, or if you have a certain number of things that will be in a group and you want to organize your page, you could use it for that. Another great thing to use a label for, though, is to sort of add media to your page to make it more interesting and break up the page a little bit. So we're going to do that in this video so you can see how you can use labels, and you can use images and any type of other kind of media that you can to try to make your class more interesting to your students. So again, now we've turned our editing button on, so we're going to scroll down into the week where we want to add the label. I have this Getting to Know You section of my course, and in this section our students are going to be finding out more about each other, and since it's the first thing they see, or one of the first things that they see, I would really like to make it more welcoming and colorful. So I want to add an image here before I start adding my assignments. Now to do that, I'm going to click Add an Activity or Resource, scroll down, and under Resources choose Label. Press Add. And again, if I was making a heading and I was going to put all my assignments underneath that heading, I could just simply type it in this box here and then bold it or italicize it using my editor here, and you could make it as simple as that. But since I'm going to be adding an image to make my course more visually pleasing, I want to go ahead and click on this little picture up here. Click Browse Repositories, and Upload a File will need to be selected, and by default it should be. Press Choose File, and then once it loads, we're going to look through the files on our computer and find the one that we want. So I'm going to find the folder I want here, and I'm going to choose the Hello and press Upload this file. Now, I could change the size of it so it's not so big, but you want to make sure that you keep auto size checked off. So when you change the size in this box, it'll make the other size in the other box a rational fit, and it'll fit on the page appropriately. So let's just say I want to make it 400, and it automatically made it by 110. Now you can choose whatever you want to put in that box, and it will auto size it so that way it makes sense. So once you're done, you press Save Image. Now you want to put a description inside of this box here. That's why I got this error message letting me know that it has to have a description. So I'm just going to make it very simple, call it Hello, and press Save Image. Here's my image inside of the box, and again I can add text if I want, but I'm just going to leave mine simple as possible. Press Save and Return to Course. And now underneath our Getting to Know You section, I have this colorful hello here. And you can do that for any other sections you have in the class. Sometimes people will record a video of themselves speaking, and they can include that as a label in the beginning of the class. They can add an image of themselves so the students know what their professor looks like. This is especially great if you're teaching an online course, so that way they have an idea of who their teacher is, and it sort of humanizes the class a little bit more. So as you can see, adding a label into your class will do a multitude of different things besides just organizing your files. You can use it as that, or you can also use it to make your class more visually pleasing, and it allows your students to get a better idea about who you are as a professor. I hope you liked this tip and that you found it useful. Tune in next week for our Tech Tip of the Week. Have a great weekend.